Alright, so now let's talk about 5 things I hate about this car. So the first thing, obviously, so I kind of like frameless windows, but just the fact of that, hearing that annoying sound and just the feel of how it opens up compared to like a normal BMW door, and the fact that every time my friends come in, they do this and then it doesn't close. It drives me nuts. So that's why I ended up doing PPF here. The next thing which I do not like about this car is the fact that you know, the rear end is like you know, the bumper options, like my point is, like, compared to like a regular 2 Series M Sport, this car is not really that differentiated other than like the M badge and then the badges, of course. Like, obviously, you know, an M2, yeah, like, it deserves the wide body kit, but you know, you could have had like a different bumper. There's some way to differentiate this car from a regular M240i, right? Like, even just like a spoiler or something like that. The next thing which I don't like about the car, so let's go on the inside, is just the fact that, you know, for 2021, the fact that like BMW has all the updated, like the M440i's and stuff, they have the updated dash. So this is still, when it's off, it's you know, the black, but you know, you can't see it, but when you turn it on, it's digital. I guess the problem that I have with this is just the fact that you can't really customize anything in, you know? You can't really do any coding or anything like that. The main issue that I see with this is, you know, I want to be able to see my speed and I want to see my mileage. And what I did do is I just added like a, let's see if I can show you. Yeah, so what I did is I added a split screen. So now that takes away from my, you know, view, right? Compared to my GLI, which is digital, or even like the new M340i's, everything is digital, so you can have so much information. But obviously, you know, this classic look is definitely good. The next thing which I don't like about this car is the fact that there's no heads-up display, right? So obviously that's like one of the favorite features for any BMW, right? Like having heads-up display, being able to see that, especially since the fact that this is so, like, not useless, but you know, it's like hard to see, and it's also hard to kind of predict red line when you're going like stupid fast in this car. So obviously not having heads-up display, I feel like, is kind of not good for this car. The next thing which I don't like is the wireless car charger. So the problem is, like, it does a good job of holding the phone, but it's just the problem of, like, okay, like, think about when I'm driving, I gotta, say if I have my left hand on the wheel, I gotta open this, and what happens is, you can see, there's no spring to hold it up. You have to push it all the way back, but if I'm doing that, I'm literally taking away from my driving experience. I could literally crash. Then I do this, push my phone in, whatever. And also the fact that this, so my phone's iPhone 12, it barely fits in. If you have a 12 Pro, 11 Pro, whatever, it's not gonna fit for sure. You gotta get one of those extender kits. So they kind of limited their accessibility in that case. But to put it back, that kind of, I feel like, takes away from the experience. And the next thing which I don't like about this car is just the fact of the iDrive, right? So obviously wireless Apple CarPlay is really good to have, but most of the times I just keep my phone charged because I have to charge it either ways. And the problem that I'm having with the wireless Apple CarPlay is just the fact that there's like a bit of a lag, right? So when I'm listening to music, obviously it's not a problem, but sometimes, like, you know, I like to watch YouTube videos, I like to watch, you know, other stuff, just listen to some audio, and whenever I pause, there's like literally like a 2-second delay, which kind of sucks. This is like a 2021 car. And other than that, like, it's honestly really hard to for me to come up with 5 things that I hate about this car. I guess, like, the only other thing I can say is just the fact that, like, it's tiny, but then obviously, you know, you're buying this car for the small factor, right? Like, you know, you want it to be like, I can literally reach the other door panel from here. I find that, like, quite attractive for me because it literally makes this fuel car like a rocket, and that you're in a rocket, right? So yeah.